Hey, you hear that? That's the sound of the internet spiraling over a ring. And not just any ring. We're talking about that diamond. The one that had everybody zooming in, screenshotting, and suddenly acting like certified jewelry experts overnight. So let's get into it. Because this isn't just about a ring. This is about influence, timing, and a little bit of mystery. It all started with a moment that looked casual. A hand. A pose. A flash of light. And there it was. A diamond so big, it didn't just catch attention. It demanded it. Now, if you've seen it, you already know. This isn't your average cute little accessory. This ring is huge. Like, you could spot it from across the room, huge. Clean cut, insane clarity, and sitting perfectly like it knows it owns the moment. And the second it hit the timeline, boom. The internet lost it. Because here's the thing. When someone like Kylie Jenner wears a ring like that, people don't just say, "Oh, that's pretty." No. They start asking questions. Big ones. First question everyone had? Is she engaged? And honestly, fair. Because let's be real for a second. You don't just casually throw on a diamond like that and expect people to stay quiet. Especially when it's sitting on that finger. You know the one. So naturally, speculation kicked off immediately. People started connecting dots. Zooming in. Breaking down angles. Looking at past photos. Trying to figure out if this was new or if we just missed it before. And then came the next question. Who gave it to her? Now, this is where things got messy. Because the internet did what the internet does best. It started guessing. Some people pointed straight to Timothée Chalamet. Because of course they did. The relationship rumors, the sightings, the low-key appearances. It was enough for people to build a whole storyline. But here's where we need to pause for a second. Because there's something people forget when it comes to Kylie Jenner. She doesn't need anyone to buy her a ring. Let's be very clear. If she wanted that diamond, she could have bought it herself without blinking. And honestly, that might be the most powerful part of this whole situation. Because whether it was a gift or a self-purchase, the effect is exactly the same. Attention. And not just attention. Control. Because Kylie doesn't just show things. She introduces them. There's a difference. Think about it. There was no big announcement. No caption explaining anything. No confirmation. Just the ring. And silence. And what happens when you give the internet something shiny and no explanation? They fill in the blanks themselves. TikTok went wild. People were doing breakdowns. How many carats is it? Is it an engagement ring? Is this a hint? This means something. Twitter, or X, whatever we're calling it now, was full of debates. Half the people convinced it was a proposal. The other half saying, "You're all reaching." And YouTube? Don't even get me started. Thumbnails everywhere. Big, bold text. Engaged? $5 million ring? Who bought it? And let's be honest. It worked. Because whether you believed it was an engagement ring or not, you were talking about it. You were looking at it. You were part of the moment. Now let's talk about the ring itself for a second. Because this isn't just hype. This is high-level jewelry. Experts online estimated it could be anywhere between 10 to 20 carats. Possibly more. We're talking top-tier clarity. Likely a custom setting. The kind of piece that isn't just picked up, it's sourced. Carefully. And the value? Let's just say, this is not a casual purchase. We're looking at something that could easily sit in the multi-million range. Which again brings us back to the same point. This isn't random, so what are the possibilities here? Let's break it down properly. Option 1. It's an engagement ring. Simple. Straightforward. But unconfirmed. Option 2. It's a gift. Still meaningful. Still expensive. But not necessarily a proposal. Option 3. She bought it herself. Which, honestly, wouldn't even be surprising. And option 4. It's styled. For a shoot. For a moment. For impact. And here's the truth most people don't want to admit. It could be any of those. Because in this world, not everything is what it looks like. And not everything needs an explanation. But what is clear is the strategy. Because this is something the Kardashian Jenner circle has mastered. Better than anyone. You drop something visual. Something bold. Something people can't ignore. And then, you say nothing. And the internet does the rest. Free promotion. Global conversation. Endless attention. That ring didn't just sparkle. It performed. And whether it was intentional or not, it kept Kylie exactly where she always is. Right in the spotlight. So where does that leave us? No confirmation. No announcement. No clear answer. Just a diamond. And a whole lot of questions. And maybe that's the point. Because sometimes, the mystery hits harder than the truth. Now I want to know what you think. Do you think it's an engagement ring? Or is this just another power move? Drop your thoughts below. Because I already know the comments are about to be messy. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure you like and subscribe. And keep sipping that tea.